This was the best year in Nintendo video games in such a long time. We got Breath of the Wild, we got Mario Odyssey, we have Splatoon 2, ARMS, okay? ARMS! We have so many amazing games this year, and in this video, I'm going to tell you which one is the absolute best. The best Nintendo Switch game of 2017. Can I get a hiya? Okay, everyone, sit down. I know you're all excited, but let's talk about the great games for a little bit. Let's appreciate the content that we have received, okay? This is about art, and Nintendo gave us pure art this whole entire year. You know, there might have been some dips and downs. You know, some of us might have really liked some games and not liked others, but I'm here to give you the ultimate choice, okay? IGN and other amazing... all of the news reporters could give all of their #1 picks, and the critics can pick whatever. Metacritic, who even is that? I will tell you the ultimate choice for what the best Nintendo Switch game of 2017 is. Okay? Now, let's go over some games. We started off 2017 with two really nice titles. We got Super Bomberman R and Breath of the Wild. We had two really great games. Okay, Super Bomberman R, we needed an online game. It was fun for the moment. It was a cute little thing. It was nice, okay? The online multiplayer, lots of fun characters and maps. Some bugs. The story mode was kind of really a thing. But, you know, we're just going to ignore it. We're going to talk about the beauty that is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, okay? I licked Breath of the Wild. I sure did, okay? I opened it up, licked the cartridge. It was a fun little taste test. I'm sure all of you guys did too. It was a fun moment for me. And then after I licked it some more. I am in love with this game. This game really changed, I think, how the world will move forward in video games. I think this game really defines what an open world game should be. Whenever you see a mountain, you better bet Link's gonna grab that mountain by the rock and just climb. He will climb that mountain. He will see a horse, he'll jump on the horse. He sees an enemy, he's gonna lit that mother trucker with a fire and let it rot, okay? You will see Link go through little tunnels, okay? You'll see Link swimming through water. You'll see Link going through little mazes, using magnesis to levitate things. You'll see him see a really rough moving river that he will not be able to cross, and he'll just levitate it with some ice, okay? Honey, that is what I call art. The Breath of the Wild game is pure art, and it is beautiful, and it has so many delicious apples. Okay, it has some really great moments. It has really one of the best video game experiences of my life. But there are plenty of amazing one-in-a-lifetime experiences on the Switch. So let's move on to other games. Then we got a redo of sorts. We got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is fantastic. Okay, it's the best Mario Kart game of all time, in my opinion. Mario Kart 8 was the best, and now Deluxe is just a bit better. The online multiplayer in this game is insanely fun. I went back to it just now, and you know, when the game came out, I was like, okay, I already played Mario Kart 8. I gave it a few months, and I go back to this game, and it's perfect. It's the perfect racing game. It's so much fun. The online player is so much fun because on the Wii U version, you got to play online with your racing buddies, okay? You got to race, compete for first. But now, when that gets stale, you go right to battle mode, where you get to throw bombs and collect coins and get balloons. It's so much fun. It really brings me back to my childhood. It has some great new characters. I love playing as Splatoon characters. Just a great game. One of the best racing games of all time. Then we got ARMS. Okay, we got so many amazing moments with ARMS. I know a vast amount of the Nintendo community has kind of turned their back on ARMS once, you know, these games came out especially, but this game is truly beautiful, and it is a lot of fun, okay? It's unique, it's silly, it's fun. The characters are glistening. That's not a word. The ARMS characters are just glowing in life, okay? You have Ribbon Girl and Twintel, my favorite. You have Ninjara and Ribbon. You have me literally just going like, wait, who else was in this game? No, I play this game a lot. I have over 30 hours dedicated to ARMS, and I really, really love it. I love the customization of ARMS. The second you get bored with a character, you go give that character some more ARMS they've never had before. You know, it's just a lot of fun, and I really, really, really do love ARMS. The online multiplayer did get boring after a while. I think they should have added more modes, and I think they should have had a hub world like Splatoon does to really give it a lot more life. But it was a fun new IP, and I appreciate the amount of time and effort they put into this game. And the free content. There are 5 new characters that came with this game, and they're all a lot of fun to play with. I keep going back and playing. It is a game that you can really play 30 minutes to an hour at least once a week and have a lot of fun with every single time you go back to it. I really do enjoy this game. Then we got Splatoon 2. Now, Splatoon 2 is my most played Nintendo Switch game of 2017. It is literally always on my TV. I'm either streaming it, recording videos with it, doing online matches, doing the story mode, doing Salmon Run. There are so many things to do in this game. You know, the major complaint is that it is not too different from the original Splatoon, but that game was perfect to me. The original Splatoon is one of my favorite games of all time, and guess what? So is this. Okay, if something's broke, don't fix it. I know you probably heard that saying a million of times, but when something is broke, don't fix it. And I'm happy they kept what made Splatoon, the original Splatoon, very strong and improved it, and then added new modes, new functionalities, new weapons, new this, new that, new specials. They didn't change anything to the core game. They just added a lot of fun stuff, and I love this game. I play it all the time. It's my #1 Switch game by like 50 hours. I have 120 hours with it. Huge, huge, huge amount of playtime. Lots of fun. This is the one game where I think you're going to get the most, I don't know. The other 2 games, you get a lot of bang for your buck. But you play this game all the time if you love it, and I think it's one of the most lovable shooters. And it is my favorite shooter game of all time. Next, we got Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Now, this game was a lot of fun, and I really wish I dedicated more time to it, okay? Because it came out in a rough time for me because, I just start breaking down like, oh my gosh, you know, it was so hot in the summer and I had so many friends over and oh my gosh, my life is so rough. No, but the game came out at a time where I was obsessed with Splatoon 2, and by the time I even got into the game, this next game came up. So I didn't really get a ton of time with it, but what I played was a nice strategic game. It's not my type of game. I really do enjoy it. I'm just not the most into this type of style of game. I'm more into like the shooters like Splatoon, the online fighters like ARMS, the adventures, the solo adventures like Zelda and Mario Odyssey. So this isn't really my type of game, but for what it is, it's a really great game. If you like strategy games, this will be for you. Then we got Super Mario Odyssey. Now, Super Mario Odyssey was probably the most enjoyable main game experience I've had since Mario Galaxy? I don't know. It's a very big claim to say, but it is a non-stop joyride. You play this game from the second you open it to the second you beat the game. It is beautiful. It is it's visually perfect, but I mean, it's just such a fun time. You just constantly are throwing Cappy, going on a new transformation. The second that transformation is boring, you're on to the next transformation. Such a perfect game, and I really, really love it. You know, all the transformations were a ton of fun. The kingdoms, I'm obsessed with Mushroom Kingdom, Lost Kingdom, Luncheon Kingdom. Of course, everyone loves Metro Kingdom. There are tons of fun kingdoms. I have Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Now, this game, it's unfair for this game because I have nowhere near amount of the play time I have with this as the other games. I have a lot of game left to play with this thing, but so far, the characters are beautiful, the The play style is a lot of fun to me. I love the battle system in this game. It's very intricate, very fun, very interesting, and I love all the blades, and I love everything about this game so far. JRPGs aren't typically my favorite style of game, so that could be hindering a bit, but I love the character design. I love the story so far. I think it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it, but it is not my number one game. So, what is my number one? So, my top 3. Okay. In this video, I'm going to tell you what the best Nintendo Switch game of 2017 is. But before we get there, I'm going to unveil my top 3. Starting with The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and Splatoon 2. These are my 3 most played games, and the games I had the most fun with and think are the best. This game I have 45 hours in now. This game I have 120. This game I have 70. And I can safely say this game has a lot of game left to be played. I can probably get 300 hours out of this still. So, which game ultimately have I had the best time with? Which game do I think is the best? Which game do I think has the best? Which game do I think will change the landscape of gaming today? Which game do I think was the most fun to play through? Which game do I think is the best? Transition time! Which Nintendo game is the best? I don't know. We'll have to decide. Is it Splatoon 2? I don't know. Is it Breath of the Wild? Let's go. Super Mario Odyssey. I can't see which one is the best. My number 1 favorite, the best game on the Nintendo Switch is not Splatoon 2. Is it Breath of the Wild or Super Mario Odyssey? The best game on the Nintendo Switch, and currently my favorite game of all time is... What is it? What is it? What is it? The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This game is everything perfect with video games. The battle system is my favorite of any game ever. It is so free, so simple, and so fun. There are so many things to do with this game. I, as a child, was obsessed with Minecraft, as a lot of children were. This game made me feel like I was playing Minecraft, but with a plot, with an actual cast of characters, with style, with grace, with strategy. It was basically everything that I grew up with Minecraft put into a perfect Zelda game. There are so many beautiful characters. I have all of the amiibo. I am obsessed. The world is beautiful, not only visually, but you have mountains, you have deserts, you have snow places, you have rain, you have gullies, and all of the weather and the actual landscape of the world changes how you play, and I love that. Every single detail in this game is so thought of and so great. I just love it. The way you can get a horse, the way you can play with Zelda, the way you can... the way every time you beat a champion and you beat like a beast, you get more power-ups, and the way you get to do shrines to get more hearts and stamina, and the progression is perfect. I feel like I'm constantly progressing in the game, and I played for 70 hours. I feel like I'm nowhere near my full strength. Hunting animals, killing things to get food, to survive, to get weapons. Looking at a huge band of beasts and being like, I have to ambush this. What is the best strategic way? This is a perfect strategic game, a perfect survival game, a perfect adventure game, a perfect fantasy game, a perfect Nintendo game, a perfect Zelda game, a perfect game. One of the only games I would ever say are a 10 out of 10. This game is perfect. I would say it's my favorite game of all time. If not, it's going to end up being my favorite game of all time by the time I actually beat this thing. So, yes. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is my favorite and the best game of 2017 for the Nintendo Switch, for PS4, for Xbox One, for PC. Wherever you're playing games, this is the best game and a major reason to buy a Nintendo Switch. And Mario Odyssey is a perfect reason to buy a Nintendo Switch. It is the next Mario game. It is everything in a Mario game that I love. It is perfect for a Mario game. This is perfect for a video game. And not only that, both games, I would say, do what they are intended to do perfectly. This game takes everything Zelda has known and shreds it up, but keeps a lot of its core in it while progressing the franchise and progressing video games. There is no game as open as this. And it really, really, I think, will revolutionize how producers and developers look at open world games. Where I think Mario is a perfect Mario game, it doesn't do that. Zelda does. So Zelda, in my mind, and I think in a lot of people's mind who played this game, will all agree this is the best Nintendo Switch game and video game of 2017. And with that said, I'll see all of you in 2018. What games will we see? What games are you most hyped for? Will we get an Animal Crossing game, Metroid, Pokemon, Bayonetta, Donkey Kong, Yoshi, Kirby, Fire Emblem? There's so many games to look forward to next year. And I'm safely going to say I'm still going to be playing this game, Xenoblade, and Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8, Kingdom Battle. A lot of these games I'm going to be still playing. So, thank you. Thank you to Nintendo for making this my favorite year of gaming, I think. I really, really adored this year. I really did like 2014, 15. I like 2015 because Smash Bros. Came out like at the end of 2014. I played Smash Bros. A ton. Splatoon came out. Mario Maker came out. 2015 was great too. But I really love 2017. Thank you so much for Nintendo for making this such a great year, and I really do love you. More than any other company or thing ever. I appreciate you. Thank you. And have a great rest of your 2017 and a great start to your 2018. Niko Amii saying goodbye.